Hi, my name is Dan Hammer, and today I want to share with you the following email marketing strategy. As I shared in the video Marketing 101, all marketing is letting people know what you're doing. And this email marketing strategy is a simple way to do that. But like any marketing strategy, it requires a consistent and disciplined approach. So our goal in this video is to help you understand how to consistently implement this marketing strategy. Plus, we've created a PDF of the material I'm about to review with you. You will find this PDF on the right side of your training page under the key resource tools. This way you can download it to your computer or electronic device, and you can print it off to make any adaptations to the material I'm about to present to you. So let's get started. Now, as you can see, the purpose of this marketing strategy is to use a simple email campaign to offer life-enhancing information through our nitric oxide therapy ebook. We'll discuss this in a little bit more detail later in today's presentation. Plus, we have a separate video that will help you understand how to utilize this nitric oxide therapy ebook, as well as our recorded presentation for a nitric oxide therapy webinar that is ideal for one-on-one situations. Anyways, we want to help you understand how you can use this to directly improve the cardiovascular health of those who are in your email contact list. Now, for most people, you have 500 or more email contacts. Plus, you most likely have a bunch of business cards that have email addresses to them that you can also add to your contact list. If you use a systematic approach, you can effectively create interest in nitric oxide therapy. That's the whole purpose of this email marketing campaign, and that interest will create product sales. But to be effective, we also suggest that you lead with information. Always talk or write in terms of nitric oxide therapy. If your prospect is interested, then they'll ask you about what product or products they need to effectively harness the benefits of nitric oxide. So let's give a brief overview, and then we'll go into the details of this marketing strategy. There's really three emails that you have: an initial email, a reminder email, and a thank you email. We'll look at what those look like in just a little bit. The goal is to send out 10 to 15 initial emails per day, Monday through Thursday. Don't spend time on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday doing this. Monday through Thursday. That would give you 40 to 60 emails that you send out on a weekly basis, so somewhere between 160 to 240 emails on a monthly basis. If you've got 500 emails in your database, then you're looking at somewhere between a 2 to 3 month campaign to run this marketing strategy. Your reminder emails are sent the following week. So the first week you send out your initial emails. People who respond to you, you send the thank you email. Those that don't respond to you, the following week you'll send out a reminder email. So that number will vary based upon the number of people who respond to you on that initial email. And your goal is to begin to build your potential client list, as well as to be able to create customers for you. As you build your client list, you can then do some things like a drip campaign, or share new information, or share client stories with them to continue to validate nitric oxide therapy and how it can be effective in helping people to improve their cardiovascular health. Or if you chose an athletic performance, how nitric oxide therapy can improve their athletic training, performance, and recovery. We'll start with the initial email. It has an introduction, it has your mission, it has a story, and it has a call to action. So there's 4 parts to this email. And the subject line, this is what we would recommend to you. You can always change the subject line, and what we're going to share with you, you can always modify to your own voice. But the subject line would be, would you help me with my mission? And then the email says, Dear John, it's been a while since we've corresponded, so I hope you and your family are well. I'll get right to the point of this email. As I've continued to search for information that can improve my overall health, I came across the Million Lives Project. Their goal is to get into the hands of 1 million people or more information on nitric oxide therapy and how it can naturally address most cardiovascular health concerns. Cardiovascular health concerns like heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetic complications, sexual and cognitive function, poor wound healing, and improved athletic performance. I wasn't familiar with this Nobel Prize winning information, but once I understood it and applied it, I wanted to help them accomplish their goal of getting this life-enhancing information into the hands of as many people as possible. Personally, I've benefited from nitric oxide therapy through improved athletic performance. My wife Sherry benefited by seeing her blood pressure go from 160/90 to 112/68, all by using this natural process to address her health concern. This information on nitric oxide therapy is now in a convenient and easy to understand ebook. If this interests you, then call me or send me an email. I'll then send you this nitric oxide therapy ebook. It's in a PDF format that you can easily download to your computer. There is no cost or obligation, just excellent information to help you and your loved ones understand a natural way to address most cardiovascular health challenges. Thank you for taking time to consider this opportunity to improve your health and the health of those you love. Have a blessed day, Dan. Now again, this is in the PDF in the Key Resource Tools section of this training page. So go ahead and download it. That way you can copy it. You can put it into your own Word document. You can change this how you want to. And then once you have it into a Word document the way that you want to send it out, you can then paste it into the emails that you're doing for each person. Just understand that when you do that, change the name of the person to reflect who you're sending it to. Make it personal. Change your opening introduction to whatever you would like it to be. And again, what I'm sharing here is our mission statement, and I'm sharing a story, which is what I've seen from nitric oxide therapy, but more importantly, what my wife has experienced with nitric oxide therapy. And then I'm doing a call to action, seeing if they're interested in getting this ebook. And again, we'll show you what this ebook looks like in just a little bit. Now, the reminder email would be sent the following week. So in your first week, you would send somewhere between 40 to 60 initial emails, what we just showed you. And then for those that don't respond, the following week, you would send this reminder email, which has again an introduction, a reminder, and a call to action. And again, our suggested subject line would be, would you like a copy of the nitric oxide therapy ebook? Question mark. Dear John, a couple of days ago, I sent you an email about the Million Lives Project. Their goal is to get into the hands of 1 million people or more information on nitric oxide therapy and how it can naturally address most cardiovascular health concerns, like heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetic complications, sexual and cognitive function, poor wound healing, and improved athletic performance. As I shared in my last email, Sherry and I have personally benefited from nitric oxide therapy. For me, it was improved athletic performance. For Sherry, it helped her naturally address her high blood pressure, which was 160/90 and is now 112/68. I want to be a part of their mission, to get this life-enhancing information into the hands of as many people as possible by sharing with family and friends the same nitric oxide therapy ebook that helped educate us in this area. If this interests you, then send me an email letting me know that you would like a copy of this ebook. It's in a PDF format, which is easy to open or download to your computer. The response I've had from others has been exceptional. So I'll leave it in your good hands to decide if you want this life-enhancing information. Again, send me an email if you want this nitric oxide therapy ebook. Have a blessed day, Dan. So the call to action is there at the end. In the beginning, you're reminding them of what you sent last week, and you're putting this in the context of a mission. You're part of this Million Lives Project, and you're wanting to educate people on nitric oxide therapy and how it can naturally address most cardiovascular health concerns, and you're sharing your testimonial again. Now, if you don't have a testimonial, then you can always borrow a testimonial. You can do something like, as I shared in my last email, and this would be how you crafted your initial email. As I shared in my last email, I've met people who have seen tremendous improvements through nitric oxide therapy. One person, it's helped their athletic performance. For another individual, it helped her take her blood pressure from 160/90 to 112/68. And there are so many people that we know that have high blood pressure issues. So again, you can always adapt someone else's testimonial so that you can apply that into the initial email or into this reminder email. But again, the week after you send the initial email, this is the reminder email however you've adapted it, that's what you want to send out in the following week. Now, for those that do respond to you, that say that they do want to get this nitric oxide therapy, here's our suggested email. Again, it has an introduction, instructions, and a call to action. Our suggested subject line is, here's your nitric oxide therapy ebook. Dear John, thank you for your interest in the nitric oxide therapy ebook. Just click on the following URL. So when they click on that URL, it's going to take them to this page, which is the ebook for nitric oxide therapy. And if you click on this little button here where it says pop out, you can put that into a PDF format that they can have on their computer, or if you're doing presentations, one-on-one presentations with people, you can pop that out. If you're in a place that has Wi-Fi where you can connect to the internet or through your phone, you can pop that out into a PDF that you can either show on your electronic device to that individual. And we're just going to take a quick scroll through this so that you know there's a table of contents, why we believe in nitric oxide therapy, validating it with the Nobel Prize winning information in Dr. Ignaro's book No More Heart Disease. What is nitric oxide? So it helps them understand what nitric oxide is and the 3 key benefits to nitric oxide. Here's a great page, page 3, where you can identify their age, and then you can show them what their vascular system most likely looks like because of lack of nitric oxide production, and how important nitric oxide is to helping to prevent that from getting worse and possibly even reversing those effects because of one of the properties of nitric oxide. And as we go down through this, we also talk about the 2 primary pathways, the L-arginine pathway, which is what Pro-arginine Plus goes down through, and then the nitrate-nitrite pathway, which some other products go down through. And we help people understand why L-arginine is so important to their cardiovascular health through our video, The Truth About L-arginine. That is a video that if you are, again, in a area that you're connected to the internet, you can click on that image, and then that video will actually play right on the PDF. You also have the primary pathways that L-arginine goes down through, so we can help educate them. The importance of L-citrulline and how it's key to nitric oxide production. And we have a video called The Truth About L-arginine that they can, again, get further education. But as a person goes through this PDF, we also begin to talk about the key ingredients that are necessary to optimize nitric oxide production. So we go through the different key ingredients. We provide actual links to scientific research, why those ingredients are very helpful in helping to improve cardiovascular health. And then we come to how nitric oxide therapy addresses. This is a key section of this PDF. If they have high blood pressure, we have a video on how nitric oxide therapy addresses high blood pressure. If you're on a one-on-one presentation, they can watch that video. Or as I go through the rest of this email campaign and show you how it's structured on that thank you email, how it specifically tells them to go to this page, find the video that speaks to their health issue, high blood pressure, diabetic complications, maybe it's sexual function issues or cognitive function concerns. Maybe it's wound healing issues, or they're an athlete and they want to understand how nitric oxide therapy addresses athletic performance. By going to this section of the email and through what we call the Cliff Notes version, they can easily identify which video speaks best to their needs, click on that video and watch the information. Again, if they're connected to the internet, when they click on that image, that video will actually play right in the PDF. And then we're, again, reinforcing the fact that we're part of the Million Lives Project. And as we go down through this, we also talk about our product of choice. Clinically proven, Pro-arginine Plus is clinically proven. The 2 basic discoveries about why it's clinically proven, being in the physician's desk reference so that we are actually recognized by the medical community, and quality assurance steps, 100% money back guarantee. Plus at the end we have a video here, the Pro-arginine Plus Advantage, which helps them completely understand why this product, Pro-arginine Plus, is your product of choice and should be their product of choice. So that's the video, or that's the PDF, and again, it's not branded to anyone. In fact, we made the About Me section non-brandable so that you can use this. Any person in our Synergy family or any person in Synergy worldwide who wants to utilize this information, we made this last page a non-branded page so that everyone can use this to help educate people on nitric oxide therapy and our product of choice, ProArgi-9 Plus. Now let's get back to the actual email. So after they've clicked on that, again, the email continues. If you have time, I would read each page and watch all the videos. Cliff Notes version. However, if you're pressed for time, here's my suggestion to help you quickly understand how nitric oxide therapy could benefit you and your loved ones. Review pages 11, 12, and 13 and pick the one video that best addresses your health concern. Watch this video. The next best video to watch is on page 5. Which is the truth about L-arginine. This video will help you understand how critical this amino acid is to your overall health. And then finally, I would watch the video on page 8 titled The Truth About L-citrulline. This amino acid is as important to your nitric oxide production as L-arginine. So what we're doing is in the Cliff Notes version, we're keying in on videos. Videos that are done to educate people, and I can guarantee you, because these videos are part of my marketing platform, they will not be bored. The videos will not turn them off. In fact, you will find that these videos will help them understand their need for nitric oxide, and they will come back to you if they watch these videos, and you'll have a client who's better prepared to implement a nitric oxide therapy strategy to improve their cardiovascular health and be receptive to the product of choice, which is ProArgi-9 Plus. Now, going again on the email, as you watch these videos and go through this information, please write down any questions you might have. While I'm no expert in this area, I might be able to answer your questions, and if I can't, then I'll get the answers for you. One final thought. If you see the value of this information, then I would suggest sharing this PDF with others. The Million Lives Project is all about working together to bring this life-enhancing information to 1 million people or more, helping others understand that there is a natural way to address most cardiovascular health concerns through nitric oxide therapy. Thank you again for accepting this information and being a part of this health movement. If you have any questions, then please either email me or call me directly at 630-936-8079. Have a blessed day, Dan. So again, understand that in your email, you always need to change the name of the person that you're sending it to, and you need to make sure that you change the contact information so that it reflects you and how you want to end your email. And again, the other parts of the email, it's up to you. You can adapt this how you want to, but this is the suggested structure that we would recommend to you. And so again, in the PDF that we've created for you that's in the key resource tools section of your training page, you can download this to your computer, you can copy and paste, you can make changes to be able to do that. Now, one of the reasons why you're doing this is you want to build your potential client list. As people respond to your email marketing techniques and want the nitric oxide therapy ebook, we suggest creating a potential client list. Now, you can use whatever contact management program that you want to. I personally use MailChimp. So I have a lot of people. I have over 1,500 clients in my MailChimp account, where on the 8th and the 22nd of every month, I send them a health newsletter. It's not always about nitric oxide therapy. It's about other health issues. My goal is to educate my clients on how they can continue to improve their health. Nitric oxide therapy is my primary marketing strategy, but I want to also educate people in other ways. You can create a simple chart on your computer. You can use whatever, again, contact management system that you want to. You can put the person's name in there, the email address, the date that you sent things out, the initial email, any follow-up email, and any time that they become a customer to you. So again, you can see results and whether the type of marketing strategy that you're doing is worth your time and effort. You can also create a drip campaign. That's what my health newsletter is all designed to do on the 8th and the 22nd of every month. It's designed to be a drip campaign. I build my list of interested people, and what I want to do is I want to make sure, because not everyone that's on my email list is a product user. Some people have subscribed through my my Dan Hammer Health blog, but I want to continue to educate them. So send information at least one time a month. You can send information more often, but our suggestion is don't do it more than once a week. You know, I mean, I have people that send me almost daily stuff, and it gets to a point where I don't even bother to look at their stuff anymore because it's just overwhelming. So again, you need to find that sweet spot for you at least once a month to keep yourself in their presence, but I would suggest no more than once a week, and I've personally chosen twice a month to find dates, the 8th and the 22nd. That way people can look forward to those dates. Hey, Dan's health newsletter is coming out tomorrow, or it's the 8th. Where's Dan's health newsletter? Whatever. Focus 90% of your future emails on nitric oxide therapy with the following suggested types of emails: new research articles on nitric oxide therapy, highlighting videos on nitric oxide therapy that you like. We've got a boatload of videos that we've done for our Synergy family in the area of nitric oxide therapy, but there are other outstanding videos that are out there that educate people on nitric oxide therapy. All you need to do is go to YouTube, type in nitric oxide therapy or nitric oxide L-arginine supplementation, you know, those types of keywords, and you're going to see a boatload of videos. Watch them. It'll educate yourself, and then if you find a video that you really like, you can share it with your client base because it's third-party validation to how nitric oxide therapy can improve their health. Share client stories. I just recently did that with my health newsletter. I have a client that contacted me back in February of 2013. He had been sent home to die from the hospital because there was nothing further that they can do for him. He was given months to live, told to get his life in order because he didn't have much longer to live. He found me through my YouTube video. He had small vessel disease of the heart, blockages. His veins were so fragile that arteries were so fragile that there was nothing that the medical community could do for him, and he wanted to know if nitric oxide therapy would be beneficial to him. I couldn't make a promise to him, so he decided on his own to apply it. And fast forward to 5 years later, he's coming up to when I'm doing this video, it's almost February of 2018. 5 years later, and he's lived a healthy, productive life, enjoying his family and friends, and doing a lot of the activities that he could not do before that he can now do today. And his doctor tells him that his heart is in better shape today than what it was 5 years ago. That's the power of nitric oxide therapy, and you can share those types of testimonials with other people as long as you've gotten permission to share them, especially if you're going to use their names. And then there's excerpts from key books like Dr. Ignaro's No More Heart Disease or Dr. John Cook's book, The Cardiovascular Cure. So again, it's all about finding information that's of value. Don't overload people with information, but key nuggets that help to continue to reinforce how nitric oxide therapy can make significant differences in people's cardiovascular health. Again, we come back to this aspect. Remember what marketing is. All marketing is letting people know what you're doing. So as you learn how to share information that will more effectively resonate with the people that you're talking to, then your probability for a positive outcome, which is a sale, will definitely increase. And an email campaign marketing strategy is a strategy that can begin to create for you, especially if you're new or if you've never done it before, can begin to create awareness in your community about nitric oxide therapy and begin to brand you to that community as an expert in nitric oxide therapy and how it could address their cardiovascular health concerns, or if you're in the athletic community, how nitric oxide therapy can help improve athletic training, performance, and recovery. Now, the last thing that I want to share with you is, again, for our Synergy family, our building block for success is our 10-10 Club. It's a systematic approach to building your Synergy business, your Synergy worldwide business, through one of three marketing strategies: nitric oxide therapy, microbiome research, and holistic skincare. You can find the initial landing page for our 10-10 Club at the following URL: oursynergyfamily.com/1010 Club. And if you have any questions then please feel free to call me or email me. You can reach me at 1-800-966-3012. You can email me at dan@agingnomore.com. And if you've never liked us on Facebook, then please do so. Facebook.com// Our Synergy Family, where we share information, videos, keep you up to speed on things that are happening in our Synergy family. Thank you for your time. Hope this was helpful. And again, you'll find other marketing strategies as you go down the training side, the left-hand side of this page. You'll find other marketing strategies that you can implement to help you grow your client base, create your business story, attract other business builders to you, and then have a systematic approach to helping them build their Synergy worldwide business by choosing one of our marketing strategies and then using the training videos and the key resource tools that have been created for that particular marketing strategy to help them grow their customer base, which is the first 10 of the 10-10 Club, and their distributor base, which is the second 10 of the 10-10 Club. Again, thank you for your time, and if you have questions, please contact me.